Hi, we will learn today how to apply charts in Microsoft Excel. As you can see, we have sales data per country and per quarter. And so you see we have different countries here and the sales data for each quarter. And we also know the totals for the entire year. And so if I want to represent the totals in a chart, a good chart to use in this case would be a pie chart, simply because I don't have too much data to represent. So if I want to represent the countries and the totals, then a pie chart would be good because I won't be having too many slices in the chart. Now, if I want to represent all this data, then of course a pie chart would not be a good idea. You might want to use a different type of chart. So to add a chart, first you select your range. So I will go ahead and select the countries and the totals. So if you want to select non-adjacent ranges, you want to hold Control key as you select the second range. So we've selected the countries and the totals. And now we go to Insert, the Insert tab, and we have Charts group, and we have pie or donut chart. So let's go ahead and click on that. So we can do 2D pie chart, and you see the preview shows you how it's going to look before you even print it. But we will go ahead and do a 3D pie chart. So click on 3D pie chart, and we will move the chart here so we can customize it. And so as you can see, this big white area is called chart area. This colorful area where the chart is called plot area. This is your chart title, and this is your legend. So I will change the title to say something like sales data to be more descriptive. And if I want to add or remove anything from your chart, then you would click on this plus, and that will allow you to add chart elements. You can also do the same thing by going to the ribbon. You see Chart Design tab. You can go to Add Chart Element to add or remove chart elements from the chart. So first, I will move the legend from the bottom to the side. One way to do that is if you click on the plus here and you hover over legend, click on the arrow beside it, and we want to place it on the right side. So now it's on the right side, and we will go ahead and move it a little bit upward. And if you want to make more changes to your legend, you can go to the plus sign again, hover over legend, click more options at the bottom. And so I can, for example, add the fill color to it. So expand fill, we can do solid fill color, and let's go ahead and click on this gold accent 4 lighter 80%. So that it kind of matches the theme of the workbook. If you want to add a border around your legend, we can also expand border. Let's do a solid line, and that will add a border to your legend. Other things you may want to do also is, let's say I want to drop a shadow outside my legend, so I can expand shadow. And let's say, as I said, I want it to be on the outer end. We can go with this option here, offset bottom right, and you see how it's on the bottom right of my legend. And of course, here you have more options to do, but let's go ahead and close this pane for now and go back to our chart. One helpful thing to do in the chart is to add data labels, and data labels will show you, for example, the values or the percentages for each slice. So you see the legend describe the slices and what the country that it represents. So for example, you see that this slice in particular refers to Mexico, and so on and so forth. So if you click on the plus here, and we want to add data labels, so check data labels, So that will add basically the actual values coming from our data. But if you want to do percentages instead, you can click on the arrow beside it, and let's go to more options to see what options we have. And so if you want to add percentages instead, you can check percentage and then deselect value, and now we have percentages. And what I'm going to do now also is put these on the outside end. So the label position, we will put it on the outside end, and you see how it's on the outside end. Other customizations you can also do is I can expand number here. Let's say I want to add a decimal place to my percentage. We can expand number, and we are dealing with percentages, so click percentage, and instead of like 2 decimal places, let's do 1 decimal place, and then hit enter. And that's how you can add percentages with decimal places to your data labels. Okay, let me close this. All right. Things we can also do is, let's say you want to detach a slice from the chart, just so that you can make a point about that particular slice. So if you click on the plot area to select the whole pie, and then click on the slice that you want to detach. So let's say I select China, and then we can click on that slice and detach it to move it away from the pie. We call this point explosion. So if the point explosion at 0%, it's attached to the pie. If you increase the point explosion, it detaches according to the value that you put. So let's say I want to detach the Mexico slice. So again, you select Mexico slice. Another way to do that is you can right click, go to Format Data Point, and you see point explosion here. So if I want to detach it or do the explosion by 40%, we can do 40%, hit enter, and that's how you can also detach the slice from the chart. I hope this recording helps. Have a wonderful day.